Pax vobiscum salvete omnes, this is Father Mislav speaking. This is a blind let's play of a Warhammer Rogue Trader. We're delving into another episode exploring the grim dark universe of the Warhammer setting. Of course, trying to provide a little bit of spirituality and theological commentary in the places where I find it, but also exploring a different way of, creativity, imagination. It was a very detailed and very deep world, but it's also a very dark world, and I like to try at least to find glimpses of light, glimpses of truth within all that darkness, because you truly can find, but you have to make distinguishments, because usually everything is kind of dirtied and mixed inside of this world, and hey, we want purity, we want to be morally pure. Well, within the Warhammer world, to be a morally pure person, it would seem that they are like a battle sister burning all the heretics, but we know that's really not morally pure. It's just another way of being a slave to some kind of ideology. Maybe pure within that ideology, but come on, then everyone in a way is pure, and then nobody is pure in general. Well, in order for us to be spiritually prepared and open to all the God's mercies that He wants to give us, even through this kind of a game and commentary, let us shortly pray. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu in mulieribus et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus. Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostre. Amen. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Alright. So, we go on. Let me just turn this on so I can hear my voice a little bit better. And, yeah, not to repeat my mistakes, the first thing to do is to go back to OBS and to minimize this lovely little screen. Something maybe like this. Yeah, sure. We return. Okay. Andiamo. Jumping all around the void, and last time did I finish with the exploration of the star system into which I went? It seems that I did. There is a rocky world. I don't have any extractiums anymore, right? Yeah, this is... no. The shortfall will be offset by a decrease in profit factor. Really? If the extracted resources have already been deployed in the trade network? So I will not lose plasteel, but I will lose trade factor in general, which is currently... profit factor, I mean, which is currently 41. This is an interesting concept. Oh, I have to try it. You know what? I'll do it once. No? Plasteel was removed, so I did not... Oh, I see. So it was still... if the extracted resources have already been deployed in the trade network, but they were not yet employed in the trade network. So I leave it like this. Okay. Well, I think we've done all these things that we could have done here. Yeah, definitely not gonna do evil things. Just leave and, yeah, leave. Slowly reaching our goal, Dargonus. It will be chaos in that world, I have a feeling. Alright, so now we go to Mundus Nullus. To the zero Nullius. Mundus Nullius. Mundus is a world, Nullius is of nothing. In the middle of a warp jump, our sensors detected an approaching void ship similar to the size, but of great tonnage. Unidentified vessel did not respond to our hails and kept its course, approaching us at high speed. Should we fight or try to avoid collision? So that was like... this is the second time that I've encountered this. I'll try to avoid collision this time. Okay, just to see what's gonna happen. So no casualties, no damage. Maybe it was a warp mirage, passed us by and made no attempts to follow us. Okay, not sure what to think about that. Let's go to Mundus Nullius. This is a rich world, it would seem. Hulk. There's a Hulk over there. Before approaching Hulk, let's do a little bit of scanning. Just the EXP farming, and now let's see what's here. So, exact nature of the wreckage remains unclear. Maybe later I'll find out. Maybe I just failed my skill check in a way, but okay. Let's scan this 2+ steel. Well, not really useful for me. I don't have extractium either way, but 2+ steel I would not take it. Not explored, smuggler's cache. And we have stim, a little bit of medkits and large medkits, which is always nice. And a little bit of this and that. Okay, that's fine. Now that I think I should really give a little bit of these things to my crew, because they used most of them already, right? I have tons of it. I really have tons. So maybe I should not even, like, for fighting, these things are much better. Plasma grenades, blinding grenades, force grenades, crack grenades. Immune to warp, that's kind of good for him. Oh, he doesn't need so much. Slash ability reduces this, no. There's something that I want, but I cannot remember how's it called or where it is, but I'll find it. I'm sure I have it. I have way too many things. Stim? Do I need stim? Resolve for iconoclasts, decreasing characteristics by -10. So it's good for resolve for the iconoclast person. No, but this can be useful. Okay, him. Yeah, I definitely want him to have a little bit of that. And this is a crack grenade. 24 to 46. I mean, it is quite good, sure, but armor penetration. Yeah, let's mix it up a little bit. Does she have? Well, I want her to have. Her Medica is brilliant, actually. This is the blood vial. Okay. Can I have multiple blood vials in the same? Not sure. Oh, intoxicating elixir. Sounds perfect for her. Okay. Medica, no need for her. No need for her either, but I think it's useful to have a little bit of classical grenades, right? Onslaught reduces these things. No. Tears of Repentance. All creatures in the area affect a grenade must pass or become blinded, slow, disturbed. You know what? Just because of the name, Tears of Repentance sounds absolutely awesome for her. But also Stimpack. No, Tears of Repentance is like better stun grenade. Much better stun grenade. Fire grenade. Oh, sure, why not? She is a battle sister. She likes to burn things, so why not? A little bit of that as well. Stim. Let's stim him. Medkit. Right, just a better medkit because I have enough of them. Frag grenade. Yeah, just a better frag grenade. So let's put a crack grenade or haywire. Eldari plasma. Sure. Warp neutrality. Sure. And this lovely lady, Medica 80. What? Say, oh. can't. She can't use it. So her Medica is useless. 2 crack grenades. I'm not sure what to give her. I guess stim as well. Okay. Should I maybe like equip her with things, since I kind of can? Commerce and Lore Imperium. It's kind of perfect for her, isn't it? Yeah. Interrogation, Lore Xenos. She has good Lore Xenos, doesn't she? Yeah, it is even better. Oh, yes. Matrix kind of style. Plus the logic. Don't need that for her. She's not a logician. Even though 80 logic, she has brilliant stats in general, it would seem. Very strong character, I guess. Unfortunately, I cannot like click on this and see like the list of yeah, the list of everything that's possible for that. When the wearer also hits with a single shot, the target suffers slowed until the wearer's next turn. Oh, yeah, it's strong. Plus 5 toughness is if intelligence is lower than 35. Grace of the Oblivious. That's brutal. Kind of sad, yeah. For each use of Revel and Slaughter increases the perception by 10 stacks. Yeah. Who is the best user of this? But I guess I have to give this to someone. Oh, so it depends on whom. By 11 for this person. It's dependent on what? So for her, it's plus 11. For him, it's plus 9. So his toughness is 40. Hers is 50. Okay. For him, it would be 4 only. So it's not dependent on actual toughness. What? Just by 3 for him. 8. I mean, I kind of want to... Nothing. Kind of want to give that to the person who has the highest bonus. Plus 3. It's pathetic. Mechanicus creation. So I guess it is kind of connected with Mechanicus. 9. Okay, I think I'll give that to her. I mean, look at it. So her hit points, 67. 63. Yeah. Okay. Happy with that. Satisfied with that. First aid manual. Yeah. Okay. I did a little bit of equipping. Let's move on. Starship remains. Yes, please. No, what? That's it? It's literally, I found nothing. You could have at least written, said something that I found nothing. It's odd. What was that? Not explored. So a hidden valley, thousands of animal skeletons, and there's a sleeping gas vent. Let's study the gas. So the ship's weaponsmiths managed to perfect a few different types of ammunition. Nice. Gas cloud grenade. Okay. Not a lot, but cute. Let's save here. So I explored another world, and it was quite fast. There's a slight feeling of satisfaction. I mean, it's good. When you are efficient in what you do, you have a feeling of satisfaction. And I also have a feeling of satisfaction here that I'm studying in Rome, so this room is in Roma. So what I gained here, you can see this glass bottle that awaited me in this room. It was provided to me. I didn't have to like bring it from my travels. And such a lovely surprise, actually, because I am so negligent in my healthcare. Kinda, I don't drink enough liquid, that's for sure. But having the glass bottle here, I am much more incentivized to drink it. And also, very important reason, and that really is subject of like happiness for me is that there is here in the whole university and convent where is the tap water. I mean, in Rome in general, on all the fountains and everywhere, water is drinkable, which is awesome. But also on in the like small machines for pouring water, you can pour mineral water, so it's like automatically carbonized. I'm not used to that, so it is complete amazement for me, and also even greater incentive to drink more liquid. So yeah, this is Dargonos, isn't it? Ah, good. But first we go here. Oh, finally, oh no, left the hostile and return to real space. So again, I don't even want to. Yeah, claimed several priests. I don't want to even read about it. Paulus read it. Paulus is sad. Paulus is traveling for weeks and months, but I don't need to read everything, because just depressing news. Okay, good, we are collecting these things, and let's visit now. Latosian's Passage, the name of the thing. So we have unknown ships. I think we will go into ship combat. And I'm getting better and better in ship combat, I had to say. At least I feel like that. Ruins. Oh no, this is not gonna be good. Or maybe it will. Oh, let's see. If it's unidentified ruins, I have a feeling Irliet is kind of the person for that, better than Pascal. Pascal is more like technical stuff, but again, he's really, really valuable to me because of his technical stuff. Maybe the ruins, there are some machines over there. Well, Irliet kinda can replace Argenta for traps, but not perfectly. So, Argenta is better than Kibela because of the traps. I just love skills. Heinrichs and J. J is for commerce. I don't need commerce kind of thing. Now let's do this combination. Hopefully there will be traps and machine stuff, just for me to utilize my companions better. And maybe I grow attached to companions. So I know that some of you like to constantly shuffle and experiment with different companions. I grow used to having a specific crew, and I kind of like it. It's maybe a difference in character temperament. Like in Dragon Age Origins, I just loved some characters more, and just I always kind of use them, or most of the time. Maybe I would. I offer up my thanks to thee. Where is that? Okay. Maybe sometimes I like to level up in a different way. Haha, this is funny. Predator and the prey is knowledge. Yeah, we have a different approach. I don't like the... Good, this is for Argenta. I don't like the perspective of people like being the predator, but being servants of truth, you know? Servants of that, of knowledge, or God's knowledge at least. So, I'm just turning around. Oh, is there a trap? Oh no, we just found secrets. What did we find here? Cracked Xeno chest. So Xeno artifact cargo. No keyhole, no openings. Sure, let's those who are like experts, the Mechanicus or whoever, analyze that kind of stuff. I don't need it. I'll just gain a little bit of experience from athletics. What's this? Activate the power distill. Yeah, activate the weapons. No, I don't want to do that.
What is that?
Another secret. Uncover the pattern. Yeah, let's see what's the pattern. So we have like a star that is pointing down to this machine. This is a different pattern. Let's search for all the patterns if possible. This is also some kind of machine. Okay, let's check. What does it say here?
None are better at searching.
Okay. So we found something. Human scouter code in an unnatural position. It is inside a void suit with a hole burned right through it. So, yeah, so that's what's gonna happen if I activate these kind of things. There will be holes poked through my cracked vox. Let us read it. Well, I'm not gonna read everything out loud, but you can pause and read it if you like. Okay, we have a male voice of a captain who screams to the people, cursing. He's not dead yet, but can't you hear me? I'll pay. So he wants to be rescued. First, we even figure out how to open the first sphere thanks to the pattern. Okay, first sphere, pattern on the floor. Second sphere, trouble. The moment that beam was directed back, I was already lying when I got turned inside out, so the beam was directed back. And he's dying. I'm cold, oxygen, organs. He's cursing God, Imperium, everything. Yeah, it's kind of sad, miserable death. Okay. Let's see. Strange pattern. As you look at the lines, the fog descends on your mind. Really? A single look at a strange pattern is enough to send your mind reeling. What's this? So strange stuff. Strange stuff is happening. Let's explore more before we click. Yeah.
Victory awaits.
Before we click anything. Is there? Oh, just by the way, I didn't even notice that I actually leveled up. So let's level up her. Demolition to be even perfect-er in that. Yes, why not? Now, there is just one thing that I really want for her. Heavy weapon attack costs 1 action point less. No, even though that is awesome. But bolt weapon expert, no, no. Combat master, no. Heavy weapon proficiency reduces the required strength value for heavy weapons by -25. I guess that is it. I thought that it can remove it completely, but it just reduces it. Maybe that there isn't like a further skill, like heavy weapon expert. Solid weapon projectile expert, no. Power weapon expert, plasma weapon proficiency. Yeah, let's use heavy weapon proficiency. For now, that's okay. So, her strength is 30. Heavy bolter requires... Who's the one that has it? Are you the one that have it? Heavy bolter, yeah. Requires how much? Because I want it. You know I want it. I want it for her, and for her exclusively. So, yo, what you doing? Good. So, heavy bolter, strength 60. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, come on. 11 to 17, Psychers 20. Imperial Pride is good. So yeah, just not happy. So I still cannot use a heavy bolter for her, but I can use it for him. So I just need to increase her strength by measly 5. And if there is a... Yeah, I don't think I have anything to increase my characteristics. It's... well, there are, like perception. No. But not for strength. I haven't seen anything for strength. For strength increasing. Do I have anything to increase strength? If yes, I'll give it to her immediately. Boots. These boots are made for walking. Power grips. Yeah. Oh, recoil is awesome, but you know what's even more awesome? Using a heavy bolter. Yes, indeed. So, now, Argenta. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay, I'm happy. Does anybody have like 5 strength? That would be... I'm sad that I removed that from my guy, but yeah, he's a tank anyway. He can handle it. He doesn't need perfect things in strength, even though it's nice. She needs it more. She has to become a powerhouse. So I really, actually, now am itching for a combat to check out what's gonna happen. Okay, let's just level up other characters and strategy in the rear. Makes prior... Oh, lowest priority towers for 1 round. No need. Tactic bonuses are increased if the area was not moved for 2 rounds. Not bad. Backline, increase critical chance against enemies they are protected by cover from. Enemies in the same area with the Grand Strategist suffer minus penalty. If there are no enemies in the backline area, first attack in the turn made by every ally in that area costs less AP. Yes, it's perfect for my guy. Okay. Other than that, I think like ballistic maybe for him could be quite good. Yeah. Willpower is awful, perception is awful, but ballistic is fine. Okay. Gruesome kill. Sure. More stacks for every hit they score in enemies. How do they have to hit though? Single shot burst area attack. Okay, just an actual attack. That's never gonna happen, so... The Master Tactician gains 1 score for every hit they score. So no. If allies would score hits and Master Tactician would gain bonuses, that would be cool. So whenever they gain the momentum, it's even more. No. Allies have dodge against attacks made by allies. No. Oh, stacks of tactical advantage. Heal 1 wound for every stack granted. Whenever an ally grants the Master Tactician stacks of tactical advantage, that ally also heals 1 wound for every stack granted. Interesting. Grenades and medkits, one less action point to use, minimum 0. 0 from grenades. That's kind of crazy. Heroic inspiration. Fellowship, logistics. Whenever they use consumable, reload weapon, so also grenades, they gain stacks of tactical advantage. Interesting. Salvation. Stacking the deck. I mean, the combination of logistical superiority and cost effective can be crazy. Right? So let's go in that direction. So, just a tank for him, I guess. Penalty to dodge, except against all attacks against his. That's perfect. Critical hits deal less damage to him. Good. Allies affected by any of their abilities gains more armor. Plus number of temporary wounds, strength for 1 round. This is very good. Okay. And my guy, my main guy, Whenever there is a critical hit, the armor reduced is even greater. Half of the bonuses by... Okay, not that needed. Prey trail demobilized, more critical hit chance. Whenever I kill prey whose difficulty tier is 4 or higher, the bounty hunter gains 2 AP. That can be nice. Should we do that? Inspiring trophy? Yeah. Okay. Now what? We kind of explored everything, it would seem. So...
It's about time.
So, there's not much to do. There's kind of one thing that I can do, right? And that's activate the pedestal. And also I can do F5, quick save. That's something I can always do. So, let's risk it. Okay, someone was wounded. Everyone was wounded. Thank you very much. And, okay, the beacon site belongs to the ancient Xenos called Kavres. Monstrosities will enhance their mental control over entire planets with the use of such technologies. So they were dominating other people with that. Okay, redirect the energy beam. Okay. Redirect it. Redirect it. So I can redirect these things. This should go over there. Shouldn't it now? So, I want this puff puff. Oh, this is how it should be. All these connected go into here. Pum 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 pum. So, maybe... Yeah. Let me check. So if we go through here, it first has to go either to the left, right, to not sure. If we go to the right, then we should not direct it over there. Not here, neither here, yeah. Then, so here. Then we have to direct it to opposite side. No.
What? Insulting. I'll lay claim to the stars.
So that was not good. Let's go again. We go from the center, I guess. Or not from the center, from down below. There. Okay, we go there. Now it has to go down to this guy. Okay. Pum pum. Now it has to go to the opposite side. I do not like any of this. Okay. No! Okay. Failed. Okay, like this, so let's do it again. Okay. So, we start... Oh no, I failed already. Okay, this. Maybe you're laughing, my dear viewership, watching me do this, but these puzzles, okay, and now it has to go there, not there, there, okay, and now redirect the beam. To here. That's it. Look in the jaws. So if you were laughing, haha, look who gets the last laugh. I solved the puzzle. And I can open the chest that's in the jaw and get something. Ancient Foresword, that's one-handed, which is kind of perfect for Kibella, I guess. Whenever the wielder suffers energy, fire, power, or warp damage, it absorbs a part of the damage, reducing it by some percentage. And then it deals, I guess, additional damage. and by itself it's already a lot of damage for a one-handed melee weapon. So it's kind of good for him as well. For my, you know, I mean Abelard. It's good for, yeah, Ancient Force Sword. Armor penetration, everything. It's simply good. Yeah, and it's kind of for a tank because it absorbs damage. Chainsword is nice, but this is really nice. It seems at least so. Even though it says here that, okay, yeah, parry, minus to the weapon skill when they hit. I'll leave it like this. I'll leave it like this, but I can give the chainsword to Kibella, so that everyone is kind of satisfied in the end. And let's return to our ship now.
Nothing's impossible.
Athletics, little bit of experience points. We have to start gathering our experience points again, and that's how much? 32, 325, 2345. So that's 2000. 2k exp. So today I went for a walk to Santa Maria Maggiore. That's one of the papal basilicas inside of Rome. It's one of like a huge basilica. I haven't entered actually. I walked. There is like 15 to 20 minute walk from the place where I'm at. So it's kind of close. And yeah, when I saw the line of people over there, I just turned around and went back to the convent. I continued praying my rosary and just returned here and said, yeah, okay, I don't care. I'm gonna go in a time when there's less crowded. I mean, I'll have enough time. I don't enjoy like stupendously huge number of people in one place. I understand why. I mean, if the tourists are coming, they want to see it, of course. If I come to some, just for like 2 days into a place, I'll wait in a line to see something that I find very important, but I'm gonna be living here for some time, so no need to go through those kind of experiences. And to be honest, I'm also carrying like a tactical knife in my pocket. It's a habit from a long time ago when I was in martial arts. So, and there was like a scanner, you have to go and you have to be checked before you enter the church. Even though I'm in a white habit, it will be no issues. It's just like a short knife, like a Swiss knife, similar, not identical. But I don't know, I just like want to say, let's not create confusion for people, or for me to be scanned with a knife and then other people are watching me remove it from my habit and commenting. Another thing, like crowds and unnecessary issues. The Lone Mountain chain is composed entirely of mineral with a shiny mirror-like surface. Okay, so there's a lot of minerals here. Grant surely or don't. So they really want to come on. I mean, I want to make my crew happy, but I have a feeling they're just gonna die if I send them there, because this road is absolutely awful. What to do, guys? Should I click one? Should I really click one? Okay, I'm gonna click one. Oh wow, this is really weird. The shore and leave passed without incident. I was not expecting that, and I'm really happy. Kibella spent hours wandering on the mirror paths, marveling, etc. Wow. Okay. Okay, I'm happy. I'm so glad for this now. Good. Let's go into space combat now. Now that I'm glad, I'm emboldened. Okay, immediately Captain Xantha Labouche offers a mock agreement and pay or die. In short, you're in a no-win scenario. Enter an uneven fight and lose everything, or shamefully pay to save your skin. So we have persuasion. Lie. I don't like lying. Coercion. Inform the pirates that Daring to threaten a rogue trader will not go unpunished. Attack to gain the first hand. Payoff or willpower. Order to flee through warp. Let's order to flee through warp. That's fine. Yeah, I like this outcome. Slight damage. It would be much more damage if I fought them. And yeah, I ran. I remember this though. And yeah, I kinda forgot about the hull repair. That's another reason why I didn't want to fight. If I was full HP, I kinda would have risked it. But yeah, like this, I don't feel like that. Upgrade hull. Should I do that? Of course I should. Development. Posts. What's her post? 115 for what? What is best for her? What is best in life? Conan. She's better in that? Is she now? Because of persuasion. Yeah, sure. Okay, who's best here? She's still the best. He's definitely the best. Master of Maneuvers is... he's kind of better, actually. So I have to change it up. Minus 170. I'm the best one in Warp, and that's critically bad, actually. Warp channel, but okay. And yeah, she's still the best over there. Sure, I'm fine with that. So... Arc Augury. Extra range for the next shot. Sometimes it's useful, but Shield Pulse. Overload the shield. Weakest side, okay. Vulnerability scan. All damage dealt to a weak point is increased by 1/3. Let's use that. And what here? Each attack craft launched from a torpedo tube, and each torpedo gain +1 hull. Improved RAM. Twice the additional damage for each tile traveled. Wow, that's a lot. Torpedoes attack craft gain evasion against enemy craft. No. Repairing gets cheaper. I like that. Restart shield, silent running, steady hand. Steady hand is good, actually. Flagship, next shot, extra range, right. Focused efforts, shield pulse. You know what? Improved RAM. Yeah. And that's why I do this. Yes. Good. So 210. And RAM damage is how strong now? Does it say anywhere? I'm not sure, maybe it doesn't. I don't think it does. Speed 12, maneuverability 3, damage reduction 16, damage bonus. Damage bonus, additional bonus dealt with void ship RAM. Nice. Okay. That's it for this world, and we continue. I'm just checking the time. I have a little bit more time, but I have duties to have to pray my Vespers. That's evening prayer a little bit earlier because I have an appointment with one of my brothers. So okay, we jump here. Deaths and injuries. Okay, and yeah. It seems that 100 Dreams Crossroad. Why do you have such a cool name? But I cannot visit you. No. I'm gonna reduce this to safe and then warp travel. Yes, thank you very much. Chart new routes. Can you touch this? You can. You actually can. Wow. And from 6 to 4, yeah, 5. Okay, you know, what's Helium Solitas, Narmer, Orentheus. Yeah. So, I have a feeling that after Mundus Valancius, we will be ending with the second chapter. Won't we? So we are... Okay, Lord Captain. So, the Master Helmsman. Quest is at an end. Darkonus is here. Okay, we have countless greetings. They want to know when I'm coming. That's not suspicious, is it? Merchant captains taking refuge in orbital docks. Race to send you priceless welcoming gifts, hoping to buy your favor. Make an impression. Though Dargonus, the rogue trader, is coming home. Yeah, I am, but I will go to Dargonus later. No, I'll come here. But if I click one, do I immediately have to descend? I don't want that. I want to explore these worlds around it first. But I hope that's not like that. I will not say I will go there later. That seems as if I'm leaving this star system in total. No, this is okay, I think. Spiders in a jar. What? Oh, like high aristocracy spiders. Yeah. Lord Captain, I would be pleased to accompany you during your visit to Dargonus, so I can personally introduce Achilles Scalander, servant of the Golden Throne, who previously attended Lady Theodora on Dargonus. I'm counting on your benevolence. Click. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yes, thank you very much. Let's explore these. It's kind of weird. Why am I exploring these? I should immediately have all the information on them. Phlogiston. How much do I have of Phlogiston? Do I have anything of Phlogiston? 3. It's pathetic. I need Extractium. Was it your ancestor Zalanta who disgorged its core in some ill-considered act? So she's sad for this dead world. Alright. Adeptus Mechanicus ship. Maybe I can trade for some Extractium. Would love that, to be honest. It's painful to visit a world and not being able to do anything. Okay, transport shutting Adeptus Mechanicus. He intends. Magos Tarzus' delegation tends to board our ship to gain an audience. He tends, he does not ask. Many of my tech comrades neglect diplomacy when interacting with the laity. It is regrettable. Number 3 is hilarious. Punish them for their disrespect by letting them dock at the farthest and most dilapidated airlock so that it takes them an eternity to traverse the ship. What do they want? They ignore the requests. Such arrogance is hardly trivial, or rather appears to be part of their intimidation tactics. You know what? That is rude. Now I actually will click number 2. Yeah, I'll receive them, but they're really rude. Let them walk a little bit. A most humane punishment, your lordship. Okay, requesting permission to be present. Sure. Not Irliet. Not her. Heinrichs. Yes. J, maybe. Let's... Yeah, not Argenta, Cassia, and J. Yeah, let's do that combination. It's an unusual combination, but there's a diplomatic combination. Like more people with influence and people with conversational abilities. I mean, even... It's just a rational approach, even today, in the church. I mean, in our priestly business. If I need an aid of someone in something, it's rational to request an aid of someone who is better in communication. I have a lot of brothers living in my convent. Some are better communicators than others, and that's normal. So some are highly intelligent, some are really diplomatically skilled, some know many languages. Some are awful in most languages, but have such true and pure heart that they gain, I don't know, they gain love and appreciation of other people nonetheless. So, but if you have like a concrete mission, of course, trust in the Lord, that primarily, but the Lord wants you to use your head as well. Where am I? Bridge officers, Acolyte, Opticon 22. There we are. Let's see. Will they be mad? A group dressed in crimson of the priesthood of Mars walks towards you, their gazes are fixed on Pascal. You noted that the group is not monolithic. Some of its members are more heavily armed and follow a large tech priest clad in battle armor. Others keep a respectful distance and cast inquiring looks at their own leader, whose hunched posture belies his tall frame. Now this is ominous. Despite the hood hiding his face, you recognize him as Opticon 22, whom you encountered on Footfall. Yes, indeed. The enormous tech priest points his hand at Pascal and lets out a booming roar, not unlike a factory alarm. It makes your very bones vibrate. Herald, silver skulls marked with the emblem of the cog following its wake, they blare shrilly. Thou shalt not suffer a heretic in thy forge, for rust begets rust. Pascal Hanoiman, in the name of the Adeptus Mechanicus, you are under arrest. I do not expect this, but this is interesting. Okay. Let's see what Paulus can do in these kind of situations. Diplomacy mode engaged. Announcement. The Adeptus Mechanicus, offer their apologies for, would like to inform you of the necessity of conducting an operation to detain, arrest, terminate a faulty unit on the rogue trader's territory. Okay, first, study them. Analysis. You identify the rare armor the enormous tech priest is wearing as a Sacutor's plated mechanized suit. It carries the imprint of many battles and has markings that announce its status as a relic. Wow. Some of the armor's damage looks very severe to the point of endangering its operation. Okay, so epic armor, but has holes. The slivers of flesh revealed under the steel are marked with terrible chemical burns. Every now and then, convulsions shake the tech priest's body, and a painful sounding hiss comes from his vox. He's wounded. The tall tech priest who spoke to you looks more peaceful and makes a point of not drawing his weapon. There is an air of concern about the way he frequently glances over at his fellow, scrutinizing his condition. Unusual indeed. First, who are you? In a burst of chattering, the silver skulls hasten to translate their master's mighty Binharik howl. An instrument of the Omnissiah authorized to punish and exact vengeance, known by the designation Tarzus Hanoim. Oh, whoa, whoa. Identification codes are recognized and confirmed. These units are who they declare themselves to be. Interesting. On what charge are you trying to arrest a member of my retinue? This heretic is accused of stealing personal identification codes, spreading tech heresy in the world of Kiava Gamma, and making an attempt on the life of the servant of the Omnissiah. The deafening roar from the tech priest's vox makes you grimace in pain. You touch your ear and notice blood on your fingers. What? Now he actually wounded me. I'm becoming mad. Paulus is becoming mad. The faulty unit will be removed. In the name of the Omnissiah, I condemn you. Lightning flashes across the warrior's armor. Agony resounds in the blare of his vox alarm. Pascal says, in contrast, he speaks quietly and coldly. You are malfunctioning, tech comrade. I deem your logical conclusions questionable. The statement is false. Tech brother Tarsus Hanoiman is willingly undergoing holy torment deterioration, which however does not critically affect his cognitive capacity for data analysis. Unit calling itself Pascal Hanoiman, we have information that implicates you, having learned that you are a member of the retinue, a maintenance specialist in the service of a rogue trader from Valancius. We have come here with the goal of meeting you, intercepting you, engaging you in combat. Yes, engaging in combat. Does the big fellow have to roar? Now that would be the first question, because he wounded me kinda, my ears. Second, point to the Furious Servant. Do you have proof that this tech priest is who he claims to be? Okay, then how do you suppose Pascal was involved? What do you have to say? I'm not handing you unless I see evidence. Okay, first... does he have to roar? Negative. Upon completing his satisfaction procedure, Tech Brother Tarsus vowed, modified his engrammatic and augmentics algorithms in order never to desecrate, sully, tarnish his mouth, vox, cognitive processes with flesh speak. Okay. Mine is a pure and beharing tongue that preserves only what is true and shuns scrap data. Okay. So, you kinda wanna say that this bloodthirsty Hulk in your mind is like a saint? This statement is true. Brother Tarsus has the honor of wearing authorization to wear the sacred battle harness that belonged to Magos militant or Spectre Gracchus, one of the first champions of the faith Holy Scouts to join the cause of conquering the Coronis Expanse. After his death, domination of his vital functions at the hands of Xenos, heat-damaged Goliath-class armor was preserved and given the status of a relic. The Adeptus Mechanicus regard this act as voluntary martyrdom, self-destruction for the glory of the Deus Mechanicus. This battle harness is classified as Cogni armor. This machine spirit living in it is strong and wise, but it took major damage in the course of Magos Gracchus' last battle. Besides sacred litanies and imperatives of service to the Omnissiah, the armor broadcasts a continuous signal of suffering and agony into Tech Brother Tarsus' mind. Okay, come on, it's corrupting him! It's just a wound from the Xenos and his mind is corrupted. Are you kidding me? Okay, you have proof that he is who he claims to be. Confirmed, according to the archive entry 1E-99237, Magos Explorator Tarsus Hanoiman served on maintained the ship's identifier classified. In the capacity of a reliquary caretaker, he sustained extensive damage to both the organic and the sacred part of his body in a series of sacrilegious breaches of the right of operation and assassination attempt. Owing to a statistical fortunate coincidence, by the Omnissiah's grace, enough to this operational capacity was preserved for him to don a Goliath model sacred battle harness which would preserve his vital functionality. Archive entry personally data sealed by the captain of the identifier classified. For vengeance I thirst as I tread the path of vengeance, following a blasphemous miscreant's bloody tracks. Is like a moan of a bending steel beam. That is awful. I don't want to imitate that. So grade 3 transgression is what someone had stolen, duplicated his identity. They infiltrated a reliquary using Tech Brother Stars unit code, and the unit making the allegedly criminal claim of being Pascal Hanoiman is known to have previously entered the stolen code. So that's what they're saying. How do you suppose Pascal was involved? So Magos Explorator Hanoiman unauthorized upgrade. Introduce data deemed to scrap code into operation. Cubis Delphin. Criminal complicity with the heretic units. Okay, Pascal, say something. I deny these charges. I never plotted against my tech comrade. My cognitive purity vows were never distorted. My unique identification code was never stolen. I'm the true Magos Explorator Hanoiman, and I am not guilty. False witness. But he... Okay, this is like an abomination. This abomination, mindless abomination, it seems. like a huge person that strips himself of his humanity more and more, and is wounded and is filled with rage. Wow. So, I'm not handing Pascal to you unless I see evidence. So, let's see. Request approved. Ready to work in a cooperative mode. Lets out a howl of wrath. Shut up, you're on my ship. Behave. Archiving. Tech Brother Tarsus opposes layer participation in the investigation. Search for the truth. The unit Opticon 22 advises in favor of the House von Valancia's representatives' participation request. So he is the rational one. Yeah, Lore Imperium. I insist on a joint investigation. Arresting a rogue trader's retinue member without any justification stands in breach. Now, it might be good to have a discussion in private, but that will not happen. Because this guy is like a saint, so I should not pour oil on the flames, so to say. Yeah. Request for cooperation reviewed and accepted. I request that Brother Tarsus' consent to the cooperation of the representatives of Von Valancia's dynasty in the investigation proceedings. Good. A sacrilegious conspiracy. I refuse help from laypersons. I am a cog of the Deus Mechanicus that grinds down corruption, and I will carry out the sentence immediately. Good. That's good. It's good that he started to do that, because now I can kill him. Pascal freezes, but green sparks light up in his visor. He extends a hand towards Tarsus and replies in a clinging voice. Let the cycle be discontinued. You realize Pascal's words are coming from both his own vox and Tarsus's. Then every sensor on the executioner's battle harness lights up at once blindingly, and the wounded armored Leviathan lets out a deafening roar of pain. Attention, primary notification. Service units of the Kappa threat supply line are authorized to confront the rogue trader. Command, retreat and reinitiate negotiations. Okay, so basically the retreat and reinitiate. So some of them who are loyal to him attacked and others retreated. Maybe, well, if I advised for private discussion, maybe the same thing would have happened. Anyhow, Pascal, I would just actually put him as close as possible, because wait a second. Can I use Cassia to, like, encompass all of them? Let's try. Jay, shooter. If you can, shoot them all. And, of course, Paulus here. Abelard. Abelard's gonna go a little bit closer, and let's try. Okay. First, naturally, you know what to do, what to do. Then, naturally, front line begins, like, here. Back line, the dodging part, it's gonna go here. And the shooting part, it's gonna go here. And, kill zone stratagem definitely here. Machine spirit banishment on this Leviathan immediately, I think, yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Until the next turn, the Alice is also attacks also remove exploits and deal 6 more damage. Sure. Yeah, this is fine. So who's first? Oh, okay. Alright. Unfortunate, kinda, but it's not the end of the world. Tarsus. I need to focus Tarsus, don't I? But Abelard can do that as well. So, what I will do is first the Word of the Emperor, then aim for the opening for like someone, such as you.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Also,
Let's see to it.
this. And do I have enough? So this is 1. Reckless Strike is 1. So I do have enough. So I'll do that. And that was quite a lot of damage. So that was good. And pistol shot, Inferno Blast. All creatures in your effect within a something cell radius. Can I have actual proper damage? Oh, like this.
Nothing stands against me.
Okay. And just a quick
I
jab
won't object to it.
for a little bit of damage. And do the Iron Arm and Abelard.
Throne take you.
Now, of course, I took
Scorn the pain.
a special combination of my team with the purpose of diplomacy, which failed. But yeah, the team is, I think, capable enough in my... press the advantage. Yeah, sure, immediately, why not? The team is capable for fighting as well. So, look at this. I can kill Heinrichs if I do that. But this is also brutal. So
I'm
yeah,
not accustomed to being ordered around.
look at that. And just double it. Note, yes. Thank you very much. Then do this. Wasn't this just beautiful?
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
This was absolutely beautiful. And Abelard, unfortunately, does not have a grenade. If he would have a grenade, it would be perfect. But if he goes here, can he do like sweep cell radius? No. Or one creature, all creatures within 1 cell radius. Or like here and then like this. I mean,
My place is at the fore.
yeah, let's do the swing.
Like the aftermath of an
Yeah,
orbital strike.
that was good. This, that was very good as well. Definitely taunting
Victory
screen.
is imminent.
And yeah, it
I
just
will
brace
do
for
what I
impact.
do.
Paulus. Well, it's not that hard
Already
now.
done.
I just have to pray to
Nothing I can't do.
hunt. I do a little bit of exploit. Should I reduce? No, I don't even need to reduce it. While hunt, the number of attacks is equal to the number of prey in combat. So I should use this, shouldn't I?
I'll bring glory to my bloodline.
Yes, definitely. I'm glad I used it.
Suits my purposes.
Yes, shoot
Nothing
him like
more
this.
Chancellor.
And that's it, I guess. This was quite good. Yes, thank you very much. Could I have used this? You know, do they have to be immediately to the adjacent to the commander? or their allies, so really adjacent. So no, I could not have used it. And
Suits
then
my
just do
purposes.
this. I guess I will not even
I can do that with the right incentive.
be able to have... Oh no, Argenta is not here. Yeah, whatever. Kind of forgot that. Tactical advantage. Inspire. Press
You've
the
got a problem?
advantage.
I've got a prize.
Go closer. Pistol burst. Toxic burst. Pistol burst. Or maybe like go here. Or maybe in here. Yes. Bring it down. No need. Move. Okay. Take aim. Ignore cover. Double the... Okay, it doesn't have the cover. Additional damage from this attack cannot reduce below 54%. The damage from this attack cannot be... Okay, first go here.
This battlefield air is good for my lungs.
Just pistol burst, I guess. I have 2 pistols, right? 6 to 9, 6 to 10. Toxic burst. Let's use toxic burst.
Never
Yeah,
quite
okay, that's
fair.
it. It was easier than I thought. Requesting cessation of hostilities. Point to Tarsus. Okay. Pascal, what did you do to Tarsus? Yeah, sure, like Opticon, help him. This guy is just mad. I don't want to kill him more, but he had to be, you know, put in his place, kinda. He's mad. He's violent, so if he can be repaired, sure. So, Tarsus has been disabled. Oh, beyond restoration or reuse as spare parts. Oh, okay. He was a servant of the Omnissiah, despite his misconceptions. Sure. What did you do to him? Unable to fulfill request. So, the Omnissiah granted me an epiphany, and I muted the maimed machine spirit that was filling his mind with fury. I do not fully understand the manner of my appeal to it. The situation perfectly mirrors the incident on Rickard Minoris when I appealed to the machine spirit of a malfunctioning mechanism and laid it to rest. Okay. What kind of thing... What is number 3? Why do I even have it as number 3 option? Guys, come on. Anyway, I'm sorry you had to kill him. Everybody's sorry. Adeptus Mechanicus still accuse the unit as Kauha Neumann of criminal theft. Okay. Unlike Tarsus, I'm not authorized to immediately execute the unit, but also not authorized to drop the inquiry. Okay. There are no apostates among us. Tech brother. Oh, the piercing voice from the Vox synth is more overwhelming than Tarsus's thunder roar. Interesting, so Pascal has authority, really strong authority. Tech brother Tarsus and the machine spirit that lived in this battle harness succumbed to the suffering that beset them. The judgment was rash and erroneous. Now that torment is over, I declare them martyrs, and am re-questioning Tarsus Hanoiman neuroagmatic for the purposes of preserving his blessed memory. He's requisitioning. Okay. That was a substitute for biological limbs. An astonished tech priest look on. Pascal leans over the slain man's body and extracts the augmentic from his skull. His movements are as precise as they are respectful. Whisper, whatever you just did, it's working, so keep going. That's funny. Should I do that or just listen in silence? Listen in silence, come on, I have to be... Paulus would not be like... Listen in silence, okay. So, you saw the agony that your tech brother Tarsus was in. His unbridled, bane-spurred faith intimidated you, and yet you were silent. Reverence stopped you from raising your voices to proclaim that the machine spirit with which his mind has merged was morbidly affected. So he's chastising these guys now. The imperative of reverence has paralyzed your will, and you watch the tragedy unfold in silence. The sixth universal law states that a comprehension is the true path to knowledge, yet the procedural cycle has robbed you of your comprehension. Therefore, let the cycle be discontinued. There is a clang as Opticon 22's knee presses into the floor. Crimson hooded heads are bowed. Let the cycle be discontinued. Let the cycle be discontinued, tech brothers. What just happened? Please tell me. Explain. I decided to sustain my words when an excerpt from one of the Blessed Amonat's sermons on loss of eternal and external function, verse 4. My analysis deemed it appropriate. What's the reason for genuflection? It's been a long time. It's been a long time since the words of Messiah of discontinuing were last spoken openly over public communication bans. We respectfully welcome wisdom's return. So he is not forgotten after all. The Messiah of discontinuing, is that how you refer to Amonat? And also, is that not heretical? Oh, first, is that how you refer to him? Following Archmagos Amonat's partial laicization, removal from chain of command, that was the authorship attribution on a series of sermons on discontinuing the cycle that were disseminated across the Cognizance fleet. It was, in fact, a title used by many in times past. Is it not heretical? The statement is false, contrary to what many servants of the Omnissiah thought they knew, preferred to believe. The fleet's Supreme Conclave never issued an official statement on that decision. 37% of the Supreme Conclave's members openly supported Archmagos' Amonat's views and disappeared, were removed from the chain of command under circumstances that were classified. The Supreme Conclave has not had a quorum ever since. Do you know where is he now? Data unavailable. No reports have mentioned Archmagos Amonat since the incident on the Arch Mechanicus Hermeticor, which led to the presumed destruction and disappearance of that void ship. My archive has no data on the Hermeticor incident. The vessel was the Blessed Amonat's base of operations. Is it lost then? Were you among his followers? Negative, I had no contact with Archmagos Amonat and was never a member of his flock disciples' retinue. However, my analysis of the doctrine he outlined inspired in me deep respect for trust in him. So, I presume this is over, right? The data received provides a basis for calling the fallen tech brother Tarsus's hypothesis into question out of respect for, due to the lack of authorization to indict the followers of the Messiah of discontinuing. We will not proceed with a detainment, arrest, termination. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Thank you, tech brother Opticon 22. Okay. If you want, you can stay. Request denied. The Kappa Thread supply line delegation is leaving Dagonis, expressing gratitude for the hospitality, ceasefire, and proclaims its intent to return to Footfall to resume performing its regular functions. Pascal's mechadendrite briefly touches the shoulder of Opticon 22, who bows respectfully. Okay, he gave respect, like a blessing, in a way. It's like a bishop giving blessing to a priest. Okay. Omniscient axe. Just the normal thing, I guess. I don't need that. Power sword. Stump carbine. Nothing special. Flak armor. Not bad, actually. But not as good either. 15%. This is stop carbine, improved flak vests. Okay. Unfortunately, yeah, there's no relic. I didn't have opportunity to loot the relic. I'm sorry for that, actually. Yes, and that's it. These are my quarters, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to find anything of more interest over here. And this was concluded. Okay, I'm gonna finish here, and in the next episode I plan to explore a little bit about on my ship, to just speak with my comrades to check about those things before we descend to Argonus. I want to have a tighter connection with all my comrades, with all my crew members, in order to know them better and to conclude some things. And then we can be prepared to enter into the final part of this second part of the game, I presume, under Argonus, and all the web of spiders, the diplomacy, the lies, and make, hopefully, prudent decisions in the process. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and we shall see each other in the next episode of this blind Let's Play. God bless you, and goodbye.